What's up, guys? So I packed Grassroot Greats Olise from Foot Champs last night, and let me tell you, this guy is honestly insane. When I packed him last night, I thought I was going to sell him because he's 1.5 million coins, but I'm definitely happy I reviewed him because I would say, to be honest, his finesse shots are the best I've used in the game so far. I just want you to keep an eye on the footage because none of these finesse shots are green timed. I was awake for about 21 hours by this point, so my timing was a little bit off, but he was still able to bang them in very easily. He's got 16 goals in 10 games. Here's a great clip to demonstrate his pace. He's going up against Team of the Year, Roberto Carlos. He knocks the ball up there on his dribble. Sometimes I notice high-rated dribblers do that. Unfortunately, we did try to time that one, and the orange made it go off. But look at this for a red time finesse. Beautiful La Croqueta to take it around the opponent, and he's still able to hit it into the corner on the red time. Imagine I was greening them, how much better he'd be. But being good at finesse shots isn't enough to be a top tier player. You also have to go onto the near post, and that is a crazy Trivela on the near post. And then this clip here, you get a nice trickster ball roll. He's got good pace, a bit of L2R2 dribble, and then he's still able to put it into the near post. So I think that's the difference maker between someone like Olise and maybe like the Team of the Year Evo Palmer that I have, that he's better able to go onto the near post, and he's also able to do those kind of slick finishes where he just curls it into the bottom corner. So his finesse shots are definitely top tier, but I want to also talk about his Trivelas and his playmaking. So we'll start off with the Trivelas first. So I played him in this team on inside forward. He obviously has the plus, but he can play as a cam as well. I don't really like shadow striker, and I wanted to try Maradona in cam at playmaker, so I didn't get much experience with Trivelas. But I want to show you a goal I scored with Maradona, because when we look at the stats of the playstyles, they are very similar. So Maradona obviously scored that very well, not even a green time. And if we look at Olise's stats, he's got 90 finishing, 88 shot power, 87 long shots, and 92 curve before any chem style. And then the playstyles he has are Trivela and Flair, which I think is relevant because I've noticed players with Flair and Trivela score better finesse shots. Maradona's stats are similar. He's got a little bit better finishing, but actually a little bit worse shot power. He has got a lot more curve though. But also another player that, you know, everyone would know is really good at Trivelas is this Phil Foden. So Foden's pretty similar. He's got really high finishing, shot power, long shots, curve alongside the Flair and Trivela. So it's definitely something I'm noticing where Flair and Trivela is a good combo for the shots. Now, Olise's stats is a little bit lower than those two, particularly the curve, especially compared to Foden. The shooting stats, he's a tier above, but he'd be right behind them in my opinion. And the few instances I had where he was shooting from the left or from the middle, he was able to curl it into the top corner very effectively. But I do want to talk about his playmaking because his passes really were amazing, but he only got 3 assists in the 10 games because R9 absolutely robbed them of, I'd say, about 5 or 6 assists at minimum. You'll see it in the clips here. Ronaldo actually does score this one. Olise on the inside forward, cuts across, and then Ronaldo fills in that gap that Olise left. Puts it into the near post. But after this, Ronaldo, I don't know if he had a problem with Olise or something, but he just couldn't score on the end of Olise's passes. Doesn't even get the shot off this time. He does manage to get the shot off on this clip, but he drags it wide. It's probably his composure. Ronaldo only has 85 composure, so when the defender's on him like that, it will throw his shot off. But there's no real defender near him here, and he still manages to drag that wide. I decided to include this clip of Maradona here because it's a swerve pass where you hold L2 and triangle, so that'll put a lot more curve on your true ball. And the reason I included it is because Maradona has Flair and so does Olise, and this clip here I used a swerve pass, and if you read the description of Flair, it says it helps fancy passes, so I assume the game counts those swerve passes as fancy. Olise does have dead ball, so you can do that, you know, exploit that Anders kind of popularized, I think, with the bicycle kick in the corner kicks. But another thing about Olise's playmaking is I actually played a few games with him thinking he had tiki-taka, and I think it's just because he has very high balance, 95 I believe, so I think a lot of the times his X passes are going to be good because he's on balance, and I was using him for that 1-2 a lot. Another thing I liked about his card a lot was the dribbling. He cuts inside there, unfortunately gets blocked. We use 2 skill moves here, cut inside there, and then the L1 heel to heel, nice nutmeg. Unfortunately, I didn't green dime that shot, so I didn't go into the top corner. I really wish, for the purposes of this review, I had my time finishing unlocked, but we had an orange time there go into the back of the net. This is a great clip just to show the agility. He plays a good ball into Maradona, picks it up, and then this turn here, look at that, that was great agility. Unfortunately, couldn't place it into the corner. But if you do want to get this Grassroot Greats Olise, just give this Thunderstruck version a try first because he's got the exact same playstyle, so it will let you know if the type of player Olise is suits you. Thanks for watching. Bye.